Oh, right, guys, so coming back. Yes, the second Angel Beats collab brought me out of retirement for these character reviews. Why? It's Angel Beats, okay? Am I gonna make the? Am I gonna look at the next characters that come out in the next banner? Hmm. Maybe we'll see. Not gonna lie, those gay they got me some views. They did. I'll admit I might have to get greedy, but let's get into the collab. Obviously, if y'all don't know, um, this collab, I think it comes the 15th or the 17th. Today is the, let me see, 1 second, the 6th. So you have like 2 weeks, I'm gonna say, since until the collab drops. Um, but we're getting 3 new, oh, 4 new units. I'm just making sure my alarm is off because last video I was recording Chaos Zero and my alarm went off 2 times, and I thought it was in game. So I thought I had a mental breakdown. But anyways, we got the first new unit coming in. The banner is this new Kanade. She's an attacker. Becomes more viable to the higher your DP ratio. So maybe a higher DP. But as here we have her animation. It's a good animation. Like what more can you say? Like, oh, this is this outfit from the end of the anime? I swear I know she had like a coat on, but didn't she have this dress on too at the end of the anime? Hold on now, I think I just cooked. Sorry, I won't say that again. But I think that dress is from the final episode of the anime. You know, spoilers. Obviously, there's gonna be spoilers. This final episode of anime where they meet up again. Pretty sure she has a hat, like a teal, a short coat, and then she has a dress under. I'm pretty sure this is the dress. So I'm probably wrong, but let's get on to her abilities. Let's see. God, it's been a while since I've been on this website. Well, it's been a while since I've done any any kind of reviews. Okay, so yeah, this is at the limit breaks. Okay, makes sense. So this is the skills. First skill, fortune slash, core SP for certain probability, and cuts out all the, yeah, you know, you basic. Yeah. This is the new skill. Heaven's Beat. Calms the heartbeat and restores medium once DP can exceed the upper limit of 150%. 150. 150, you say, huh? Why does that sound kind of good? Sounds a better. That for sure sounds better than a recover. Kind of almost like a resupply. I'm pretty sure it's better than a recover, but up to 150%. Yeah, sounds better than recover. Pretty sure it's better than recover. We have the Zona skill, frozen time, cuts down all enemies with an eye slash, HP attack plus 30%. So it's an AoE HP attack. How much SP? 8. That's not bad. And we have this other one for 7. I mean, this might be good. I mean, if you're doing it in dungeons, it certainly will be good. But here we're gonna have her main, like her ult, essentially. Vertical Force. Strike the enemy with a sword wrapped in ice crystals from afar and defeat the M. The M. HP attack plus 50%. The higher your DP ratio, the greater the power. Damage 60 to 125% depending on your ratio, 60% to 150%. So she's an attacker. I don't think that stacks. Because the higher your DP is, the more damage you're gonna do. I mean, you're always gonna be full health DP. At least if you're a candidate, or if you have a good account, at least you're gonna essentially always be at full DP. I'm always essentially at full DP. So it's an HP attack 50%. Just a 50% does sound bad. So I don't think this stacks, but I'm thinking the max is 150%. Right? That sounds correct. I'm letting you guys know, I am not an amazing reviewer. I'm just here to bring the details. You guys who actually play the game hear the details, and you can correct me in your heads, and you know, you're like, oh, so that's what they do. Yeah, so don't rely on me to. I know base stuff, but I'm not really good at like reading. Either that, so I'm kind of dumb. So but yeah, I'm guessing the max is 150%, which sounds good. Yeah, really good. Am I pulling for her? I kind of want to, because I don't really have an ice attacker. I really do not have an ice attacker. I have Maria. Maria still takes care of everything, but I guess if I want to do like score challenges, I need like an actual ice damage unit. I think I'm gonna pull either way to get all the units. So yeah, she seems pretty good. She seems pretty good. When deployed to the rear, there's a certain possibility to pursue the school. To pursue the school attack of the front. All allies always 10%. Oh, is this telling me? As an ice attack, the higher the okay. The higher the DP ratio, the more powerful the special move will be, and for this, he brought a self-recovery score that can recover to. Oh, although it has powerful performance, there are not many people who can break the DP limit, so you have to use DP recovery techniques as if you were using a self-buff. So SP management is a bit difficult. It is true that it is strong, but it said that it does not have the groundbreaking performance as it first came out. Yes, I can see that. But there'll be times where you're trying to set up and you're gonna have to heal. I can see that actually happening, so that could be a problem. Or SP management maybe feels like a cheaper, be a lot better. Okay, so I mean, yeah, she seems. I think I'm pulling it away. So what am I talking about? But anyways, you have this Nakamura Yuri. She's a breaker. I don't really see many breakers get used. Is that just me? I've never had a use for a breaker. I'm actually looking for a breaker, and she's an ice type, and I need ice. I legit prioritize ice, and I don't have an ice breaker. I'm pretty sure I do not, but there are times where the boss just has a lot of DP but not that much HP, so I guess a breaker could be useful. But this is her animation. Let's look at it. Whose shirt is she pulling right there? I don't know actually. I'm just saying that just in case y'all knew, but I don't know. It could be the main character, but what's this one? You know, I feel like for breakers, you gotta do like a skill where if they break, it's like a 30% DP break, right? And so it's not that strong of a DP break, but then once they break the shield, right, they get a buff, and you get like a 50% HP attack. I'm just talking. But anyways, let's look at her skills. So, we have Onrush. Fires bullets at enemies. You know, every unit has those. This is a Frost Thorn. Pierces the enemy with a bullet imbued with the power of ice. DP attack 30%. How much SP? 10 SP? Is it just me or is that a little expensive? Most skills are like 6, 8, 10 SP? It's like you're just never gonna use any of your skills. 10 SP is crazy. I won't lie. But Cold Bullet, let's hit Cold Bullet. Oh, this doesn't. I shoot a bullet imbued with the power of ice. Destruction rate large. Okay, so let's look at her. Oat. True Icicle. Shoots. Do you see that? No, you don't. Okay. That's my notice on my phone. Shoots. Okay. Phone. Shoots a laser with maximum output to attack enemies with ice properties. DP attack 50%. Additionally, when attacking the ice attribute weakness after a break, it goes into break. Strong state. Okay. Additionally, when attacking, okay, that's not that, but it goes into a break strong state. What does that mean? Am I dumb? Does it give you an extra turn or? If you make your DP 0, you receive AP. Wait, what? If you make your DP 0, you receive 8 SP in the next turn, which is a groundbreaking additional skill in a game where SP is important overall. It can be quite good in terms of allowing you to recharge yourself in large quantities, although conditionally, first of all, added exclusive skill is an ice attribute skill tailored to DP, so it can be used together with the generated catastrophe. So to say something that it has become a star where you can charge, you can take charge of Breaker, Bliss, and Attacker all by yourself. Where did she get the SP from? Oh, when you break an enemy with your own attack, your SP increases by 8 only for the first time? Oh, I thought it was when you got broken, which, honestly, would have been kind of nasty too, because you just heal yourself. So if you break an enemy, your SP increases by 8 only for the first time. I mean, for dungeons, that seems amazing. That is amazing. For dungeons, I need this girl for dungeons. She has an AoE attack, does she? Yeah. For dungeons, she seems amazing. Wow, yeah. Dungeon, but you're gonna break like, obviously you only do it once, right? But you're just gonna be able to spam that AoE skill back to back to back to back to back to back, and you're gonna be fine. For boss battles, I don't know if that's gonna be really great. I don't know if that's to be this Yuri who attacks, or if anyone that breaks it, then it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure it has to be this Yuri who breaks the enemy. Okay. I like her. I like her. I don't know, but to me they seem a little under. She seems better than Kanade, at least. For sure, she seems a lot better than Kanade, in my opinion. Kanade's a bit underwhelming. Is that just me? No, but I mean she's obviously strong. It's just her SP. That's the problem. But yeah, we have this Miyuki Irie next. But we gotta check out the animation. She's a defender, makes sense. God, now that's some animation. That looks amazing. I swear this is the flower field from the end of her story, isn't it? Which is crazy. It's crazy to think about that. But here we have the first skill, Downbeat. Strikes down all enemies with a spinning shield. Also reduces attack power. Okay, that's pretty good. All enemies. I mean, that's good for dungeons at least. And probably bosses as well. Okay. Syncopation? Syncopation. Okay. Increases own defense. Also focus the enemy's attack on yourself. For 2 to 3 turns, grants physical strength and mental dependence. It only attacks your targets. Okay. That's a base. That's a normal skill for all, defenders. Strikes all enemies with a shield engulfed in cold. So that's 9 SP, and this one's 8 SP. I see no use for this skill. Is that just me? You're kind of gonna be. I guess maybe if you want a bit more damage, of course, maybe. Yeah, I mean, always it's gonna do a bit more damage, but I think the attack down is just, especially on bosses, you're gonna be using that. So let's see here. Ult. Paint Luminous Cosmos recovers medium DP of all allies with a blooming cosmos. Can exceed the cap of up to 150%. Additionally, increases defense by 3 turns. Ooh, that sounds nice. Getting increased defense to all enemies. And restore your DP. How much SP? Only 11? Oh, and it's DP of every ally. It's not just a front row or back row. It's every ally. Sorry, I got a bit of a yawn. But that seems nice. I won't lie, that does seem good. I don't know if that's just me, but that does that. She seems impressive. I don't know if she's better than Aoi, but she seems good. When you approach to the rear, at the start of battle, give yourself break guard 1 time. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Let's see what this guy has to say about it. Thanks to the exclusive move that is suitable for defender, it has become better than its rival, Ritika. When the P... Let's go for that then. When DP is over 50%, it has the basic ability to survive an attack that will break it, dealing 1 DP. It can also receive SS unique flash skill in full, and thanks to the exclusive move that increases defense for 3 turns, if you require it, you can further increase the stability of your deck. Based on the evaluation from the time after its release, it is difficult to use it strategically like Aoi, who can pass over strong attacks twice, but it is a high performance defender that takes charge of taking in a more stable direction overall through increased healing and defense. If you receive a flash effect through one stone, it will be expected to replace the role of a healer even in high difficulty content such as the Ishii layer. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I can see that happening, especially the one round where you have to heal your attackers so they can hit next turn. This is gonna be amazing. I can see her be. She seems good. She for sure seems good. Oh, sorry, hon. But yeah, she does seem good. I don't understand this one. The DP is over 50%, and it has a basic ability to survive an attack that will break it, leaving 1 DP. Is that here? Maybe it's that break guard, which makes sense. Probably is that. Is hyper. She seems good. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be on the same banner. 3 units on one banner though does seem kind of crazy. Unless they're giving one of them out. I'm not sure. I didn't pay attention or don't remember. But yeah, 3 units on one banner. I am going to put on this banner. I do need an ice defender. And I do need an ice attacker. I don't really need an ice. Oh no, I need an ice breaker. And ice attacker, she seems good. But if I were to use her, it would probably be in the score challenges, right? But anyways, let's look at our last unit, which is Hisaku Fuchita. Sorry if I butchered that. Wait, so oh, is she gonna use that guitar? I kind of wish she had an animation. I won't lie, I really do wish she had one. Vandalism. Swing that serves widely to attack enemies. It also creates confusion with a certain probability. Confusion. I mean, now it's crazy. Cold Crash. Struck the enemy with a seven can be with the power ice. Also reduces ice attribute defense for 9 SP. Wow, that's good because the short scientist girl, she does it for 14. So this would be good to just put her up there and then take her out. Oh, and that's it. However, it was not a debuffer that could be used universally, but rather a debuffer dedicated to ice properties. The biggest advantage is her ice attribute of is that she only has 2 SS sounds as of the end of the second calibration. Moreover, among them, the school uniform Bungo Yayoi has a low multiplier because it is a wide range machine, which has the same multiplier, has the advantage of being easy to compress turns due to the long debuff duration, but it is a bit painful that the number of uses is limited because it is dedicated right now, a dedicated machine. If we don't have either of these, just be able to add his debuff gives you room to adopt that. Yeah, the debuff is the main part of her character that I'm intrigued about. The problem is that the advantage of using Fuchita ends there, yeah. In the case of those two, Bungo's a breaker. What is she? Debuffer. Makes sense. In some cases, he hired as a dealer, as a healer maybe. So it feels like the dealer can apply additional buffs, and 10 lasts for 2 turns. Yeah, it does last. That's really good. Hers, Miku 10, bro. 10, bro. I'll be popping her in it, and then I do Tama's Blazer's skill, and then I do Maria's attack. And that's just really nice. It's a really nice combo. So having it last for 2 turns, I'm guessing this only lasts for 1 turn. Yeah, 1 turn. Oof, that does kind of sucks. But I mean, I guess for Asterium, that could be good. Since basic attacks are a mess, and she's treated as a status abnormality, and rarely she only has 1 quick attack cut, so you can't expect anything like that at all. So it is a bit difficult due to You see everything completely more. Well, there's no room to include, yeah, just for. You can't get a flashlight, but it contains a lot of SP. It consumes a lot of SP. It is hard to handle for this reason. If you have one of the two, you practically won't use it. Even if you don't have both, you won't need other utilities such as heater. With this machine that can be considered the formation when there is room to put a non-overlapping debuffer in the remaining space. I mean, she seems decent. She's, you know, if you have an arts battle, not arts, a stereo battle, she seems like she's gonna do good there. But in this one, I doubt she's gonna really do much for you. But I mean, it's a free unit, so you can't get mad at that. Now, should you pull on this banner? I think it's really up to you. I think most people are gonna pull either way. I'm gonna pull for sure. At least until I get each unit. Each unit would be cool. I do have each unit. Let me find the last collab. Okay. Yeah, each unit would be cool. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pull. But you guys would let me know what you guys are gonna do. I guess just leave a comment down below. I'll try to get this video out by today. I do want to take a nap. I have a very weird feeling in my head right now. But I do hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, you know, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.